something I'm sure Ms. Tina Brown, Vice Principal in charge of academics at the Christel House Jamaica, will be able to share a little more with us, because how has your institution as a trauma-informed school amplified the impact of such an initiative?
So understand this, as a teacher for over 20 years, one of the things or one of the mistakes that we often make is thinking that, okay, we take our students into our classrooms and straight into the curriculum. However, it's important for us as educators to understand their needs. And our students at Christel House, they are unfortunately exposed to situations that no child should be exposed to. So they are from violent communities and they would have experienced trauma, both them and their parents. So understanding the needs that exist within our school population is one of the things that drives the need for trauma-informed. And when our team, our social services team, provide that service not only for our students, understanding their needs and being able to have conversations with them, but we also train our teachers and we also have training sessions with our parents. So that combination creates a very holistic approach to developing the child. So that impact for them, as in the students, yes, they are able to learn. They feel safe coming to school, and they feel that, you know, we are hearing them, we are looking at them, we are understanding their behavior and why it is that they're behaving the way they are. So when we approach them, we're not approaching them to say, hey, you're disobedient, you're rude, but we understand that, hey, this child just experienced this situation and therefore we have to handle them with care. So the impact for us has led to our students be more focused. So when they come to school, they're happier, they're smiling, they can't wait to come to school. You know, we have students who not coming to school for them means a punishment. So they want to come out to school with the fact that we have introduced trauma-informed training.
And so this initiative, I gather, would encourage the children along the lines of becoming students at your institution. Who cares for the uniforms, the books, and all those things? Who cares for those? All right, so
Christel House, let me just say, it's more than just a school, it's a mission. It's a mission where we take our students, as our tagline says, from classroom to life. We're thinking beyond just educating our students. So with that, this came as a result of the vision of Christel Lehan, who believed that every single child should be afforded an opportunity at the seat of life.
All right, tell you what, I'm not going to let you give it all away, because we've pre-prepared a package for you to tell you a little more about Christel House and why even the Government of Jamaica is seeking to replicate an aspect of this program. So let's take a look.
The new facility forms part of Christel House International, a global network of schools focused on breaking the cycle of poverty through education and character development. President and Chief Executive Officer of Christel House International, David Harris, says the institution's model is holistic as it takes into account every aspect of a child's life.
From academics to healthcare, nutrition, transportation, and trauma-informed care. That is what it takes to unlock true potential. The results speak for themselves. Across our global network, 96% of our graduates secure stable, formal employment.
The institution covers tuition and provide transportation, meals, uniforms, books, and supplies, while also offering college and career counseling for up to 5 years after high school graduation. Minister of Education Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon says there are plans to test the Christel House school model and implement them in public schools.
We have to test the models, we need to look at the outcomes. And so as I listen to the results from Christel House, what I think about is, what about a school with similar characteristics in terms of its cohort? How do they do? How does Christel House stack up against that? So we know that the Christel House model is working and we can take elements of it to other schools. We've already started.
Mr. Morris-Dixon says the ministry supports expansion and innovation of new education models. Stakeholders agree it reflects a continued commitment to empowering Jamaican youths and promote sustainable social transformation through education.
We also have to bring the parents into the setting more, and it's something we've had said to heart quite a bit. We have all this school infrastructure across Jamaica. Why not use it in the evenings for adult literacy classes? Why not use it for skills training classes for women and men in the communities nearby? Christel House has done it and shown us how it can really be done well. And so that's, again, something we're working to mainstream in our system. And so when you see government supporting new models of education, it's really about us understanding what can work so we can take it back into the regular system and make it better. And we need to do more of that. And so when you hear about robotics being mainstreamed here, that's what we want to do. We want to mainstream coding and robotics in our schools so that every child can feel that I'm a bit of the Christel House experience.
You're the educator. You're seeing the students of these parents who are now benefiting because of this initiative and your program. What else can be done for parents? What are you doing to help these parents help themselves even?
One of the things that we need to do to empower parents is to train them too. We have to also, because at the end of the day, in order to help the child, we have to look at what's happening in the home. And many times we have parents who they themselves, they don't understand. They've never completed up to primary education. So assisting parents to empower themselves. For example, at Christel House, we've just completed a partnership with Heart, where parents were trained in level 1 and 2 customer service. So with that, parents feel empowered. They can go out, they can apply for a job. We're also looking at teaching parents to read, you know. So that's something we want to do to empower parents so that they too can understand the value of education. Because many of them, the thing is, many of them looking at their own life and their own trauma, they want to break the cycle, but they don't understand how. So we as a school, we're not just looking at the child, we're looking at the community and how it is that we can help to empower every single member of the community, because we have to start with one person.
Indeed.